Alt 1057, Albany's new alternative. I'm Steve Richards on the bus, the tour bus with Vance Joy. How are you?
I'm
Welcome.
Well. No, well, thank you.
The very first artist interview on
Number
our brand new
one.
radio
Okay,
station.
very
You're number
cool.
one. You're leading off.
All
Okay.
right, fantastic. Yeah, it's good to be here.
You're leading off the lineup. All right, so here's what I want to know, Vance. Vance is playing at the Palace here tonight. The sophomore album is Nation of Two. It came out in February. The Nation of Two World Tour. How's the tour been going so far?
It's been great. Yeah, there's been a lot of memorable shows. We played at Red Rocks, which was really cool, and yeah, just been really excited to see the people singing my new songs, and people have been very, I guess, into the new album, which is good. So everything's great, and having some good days off as well.
What are the new songs that are getting the biggest reaction so far?
I mean, Lay It On Me's been out for a little while, but that's always a kind of a good energy song. Saturday Sun, and then I sing a song called I'm With You, which is a nice kind of ballad, but I sing it solo, and it's kind of a nice moment in the set.
I want to go back to 2015, a big year for you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of change in that year.
Yeah.
You're trying to finish off a law degree.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you get a phone call from an artist named Taylor Swift.
Yes.
And then you get on this huge tour. How did that all come about?
It was, I think at that time my song Riptide was, it was kind of doing the rounds, in some places, but it was still kind of small in the scheme of things, especially in America. And I think Taylor Swift had heard my song, and she liked it. She was a fan, and so I was told that it was a possibility, through her management that maybe this could be a thing, that maybe I could tour with her, and then just after that, when I heard like the kind of, I guess, the rumblings of that, I guess I turned on my phone one day and I saw that she'd covered my song, and she did a beautiful version on BBC One, beautiful stripped down version of the song, and then from there it was like things just started happening a bit more quickly, and I was on the tour about 6 months later, and I played to, I think, over 1 million people in America, and I think it was a really great opportunity to play on big stages, but also to introduce myself to a lot of people that wouldn't have found out about me otherwise.
What was it like, that first performance in front of crowds like that?
The first one was scary. I think we were somewhere in maybe Louisiana or somewhere near there, and I was pretty scared. I remember like walking out and I was like, maybe this is going to be. I think I just didn't know what to expect, and I thought it was going to be easy. And then when it was, and then I was like, whoa, it's actually pretty scary playing in front of 15,000 people. I think the next show was like 50,000 people at a stadium. So, there's nothing really that can prepare you for that besides just doing it. And it was a really good learning curve, and I got a lot of I guess I learned to be more comfortable on stage after doing that. After being like kind of in front of that many people, you're kind of like, okay, well, I better get used to kind of just feeling comfortable on stage and trying to communicate with people.
Was there a moment when you believed enough in your music and your writing to give it a go?
I think the first song that I wrote that gave me this kind of belief, or at least gave me a kind of, I'd get goosebumps when I played it, and just because it just felt like, oh, this is definitely a step up from my usual, mucking about on guitar kind of thing. It was a song called Winds of Change, which was the first song that I ever wrote that kind of made sense, and I wrote that, and I remember playing it for friends and family, and I was like, geez, I like the way this feels. Like, this is exciting to play this. Like, I felt like I had like I had some special little thing up my sleeve that I could pull out, and I was so keen to play it for people. Like, I remember just wanting to play it at every occasion. You
also did some Australian rules football as a player. What was that like?
That was good.
And do you still do it?
Yeah, I don't still play because it's a bit too hazardous to be playing now, because it's a full contact sport. But I loved playing football. It was I played from being a little kid until I was about 21. I was giving it a proper go. Like, I wanted to, I had maybe vague ambitions of maybe being a professional footballer. So I think I got as far as I was ever going to get. But I got to play with some really good players, and it's in my heart. The love of the sport is there, so I always keep up with it.
You started out doing open mics in your home, Melbourne, Australia. Did you ever get this far in your dreams?
Oh no, my dreams were much they were more vague, and also just they never really involved like touring around the world, or even just I think my dream at the starting point was I want to record my song to a good level. I want to have it, make it sound good, and then I want to maybe if it got played on the radio, maybe then my life would be complete. And I remember it got played like once on the radio, and I was like, sweet, like, I've done it. I've achieved my dream. So it's like, it's funny like how things can change. And then obviously it got played a lot more times and other songs as well. So it's funny. The goalposts shift.
Dream collaboration for you. Who would that be with?
Whew. Jeez, I like. I'm a fan of Sia, but I don't know how that would work. She's incredible. So if she's amazing, I like Feist. I like who would be good? I like Bieber's new music, but I mean, maybe that would be funny. But he's got some good new tunes.
First album you bought?
First album I bought, I think, was with Mum's money. It would have been Savage Garden, the Australian pop band.
First concert?
First concert, I think, that I went by myself or with friends was when I was 14. I went and saw the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
What is the craziest thing a fan has ever done for you? Or that you've seen?
I don't know. Rach, what do you reckon? Yeah, I've had clothes that have given me. I've gotten pairs of underwear and t-shirts and socks with my face kind of knitted into them. And actually, one time I got a letter to my house, and it was a cutout of from a magazine, and it had a couple on a jet ski, and it was like just a random couple. And then I don't know how they found my home address, by the way. And then there was a little speech bubble next to it, and it said, "This could be us." And I was like, "This is creepy." So that was scary.
Vance Joy, thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.